This is Doom, a video game with a simple concept. Blast your way through the legions of hell. This is slapstick comedy, a video genre based on laughing at the absurd pain the characters experience. And due to a changing focus on the video game medium, clothing irons being dropped on faces has been replaced by crushing demon skulls. To know if Doom is the evolution of slapstick comedy, we first have to know what slapstick comedy is. One of the key features is that all of the actions are exaggerated.
Heads up! Don't worry, Marv, I'll get him for you.
This exaggeration helps keep the film from feeling too real, so the audience can continue laughing without feeling sorry for the characters. And Doom is filled with exaggeration. The protagonist of the original 1993 game, the Doom Guy, hosts an arsenal of 9 weapons on his person at all times. This is only amplified in the 2020 release, where the protagonist holds 13 weapons on his person, and 2 types of grenades, and a shoulder-mounted flamethrower. As Wikipedia puts it, slapstick is a style of humor involving exaggerated physical activity that exceeds the bounds of normal physical comedy. As shown, the Doom protagonists are the embodiments of exceeding boundaries. Doom and slapstick both don't often rely on the story to be the main focus of the film or game. It's always more about the actions being the main focus. That's why it's easy to remember Home Alone by the actions in the scene, like the throwing bricks scene, or the fire toilet scene, instead of by the story presented in the scenes, such as the scene where the bandits ask Kevin for his camera with incriminating evidence, which everybody just remembers as the brick scene. Doom is no different, and look no further than a quote from Doom's lead programmer, John Carmack. Story in a game is like story in a porn movie. It's expected to be there, but it's not that important. The 2016 entry of Doom introduced the glory kill mechanic, which involves weakening a demon and then turning them into a red soup. This pushes Doom's killing way past the boundaries of normal physical comedy, because Doom is a video game. Even in slapstick film, actors would still have to be jostled around, but only so much that they weren't really harmed during production. The slapstick Wikipedia page explains that the term slapstick actually comes from an Italian bataccio. In English, a slapstick. The bataccio produces a loud smacking noise, though it is only a little force that is transferred from the object to the person being struck. The bataccio then allowed a great effect for little harm, perfect for the confines of reality. But video games don't have to be confined to reality. In the video game medium, the Doom protagonists are allowed to go all out and smash and slash everything that comes his way. While slapstick comedy is to exceed the boundaries of normal physical comedy, Doom, almost flauntingly, literally exceeds the real world. In other words, slapstick walked so that Doom could run. Doom and slapstick both rely on the use of Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude is a German word from Schaden, meaning harm, and Freude, meaning joy, to find joy in harm, and usually the harm inflicted on others. This is the main piece of any slapstick work. In Home Alone 2, for example, throwing a brick so hard directly at someone's head that it disorients their sight shouldn't be funny, but it is.
Direct it.
How many fingers am I holding up, Marv?
8.
Psychologists define this as the justice-based Schadenfreude, enjoying others' pain because they are immoral. It is the pleasure associated with seeing a bad person being harmed or receiving retribution. Marv, the one being hit with the brick in the Home Alone scene, is a criminal, and at the beginning of the movie is revealed to have escaped from prison with his partner in crime, Harry. In most societies, these actions would be seen as immoral and wrong, so when they come in contact with a face full of bricks, it becomes funny and relieving to the audience to watch their pain. And to watch the brick throwing continue only serves to make the scene more enjoyable. Doom works similarly. Again going back to the glory kill mechanic, watching demons' heads get crushed under the Doomslayer's boot is no short of vulgar, visceral bliss. It feels good to watch Doom's glory kills, almost exactly for the same reason Home Alone's violence feels good to watch. It's again because of the justice-based schadenfreude. These are demons, actual fully evil legions of hell. There is absolutely no semblance of remorse for ripping through the hordes of sin because they deserve every excruciating chainsaw rip and tear that comes their way. Feeding even more into the fun of justice-based schadenfreude, the first level of Doom Eternal is named Hell on Earth, perfectly aligned with Kevin McAllister's famous line,
This is my house. I have to defend it.
Doom is the next step in slapstick comedy, and many fundamental pieces of slapstick are prominently featured in Doom. Doom, though, being a video game, was able to take those pieces and make them even stronger. Everything slapstick did, Doom took and put the dial to 11. Reality's boundaries are thrown out the window, and the schadenfreude of doing nothing short of annihilating demons is ever so sweet. From Charlie Chaplin wrenching people's noses, to Home Alone's electrocution sink, to Doom's hardcore killing. The realm of slapstick comedy will keep evolving, and with a new focus on the video game medium, Doom has become the next step in slapstick evolution.